the identity of the missing snake to save her life.
Oh, whatever.
Miami is paradise, sitting on the edge of a swamp. The Miami-Dade Fire Rescue Venom 1 team is an elite group of firefighter paramedics that protect the people from the most dangerous animals that come out of the Everglades. Invasive species are, by definition, invaders, let loose to wreak havoc on unsuspecting ecosystems, towns, and people, even when the invaders seem relatively harmless.
In 1890, there was a gentleman who was a huge fan of Shakespeare. He wanted to bring all the birds that Shakespeare had used in his work to the United States.
And to that end, he released 60 European starlings into New York City.
A charming idea, perhaps, but one with unintended consequences.
The current population of European starlings is around 200 million.
They can decimate entire fields of crops.
These birds severely altered life in America, changing the ecosystem forever. But birds don't kill people.
Brown tree snakes are a rear-fanged venomous snake from Australia and Papua New Guinea.
Brown tree snakes invaded the U.S. territory of Guam. The venomous snakes escaped off cargo ships, devastating the island and its population.
These snakes are showing up pretty much anywhere you can think of. They're showing up in people's homes, in babies' cribs. They're showing up at schools, in the playgrounds, in your bathroom, in your toilet.
This tiny island is now home to over 2 million brown tree snakes, packed into just over 200 square miles. But the Florida Everglades are more than 10 times that size. At 2,500 square miles, there's much more room for growth for the most infamous gator in history, the Burmese python. Consider this. Starlings lay 4 or 5 eggs in a cycle. A Burmese python can lay up to 100. So could the python population exceed 200 million in the Everglades? That number may not be reached anytime soon. But then again, one Burmese python can probably cause a lot more trouble than 1,000 starlings.
A 15-year-old boy was asleep in his home. The family suspects that he was handling the family's pet rabbit.
Also in the home was a Burmese python that reportedly was not kept in proper caging.
Animals' instinct is to go out and find food. If it hasn't been fed in a while, it's going to be hungry.
The boy woke up with the snake biting his foot. He tried to pry the snake's mouth off, but the snake ended up wrapping him and suffocating him.
It is suspected that the snake attacked the boy because he had been handling the family's pet rabbit, which turned out to be a tragic pairing. The snake was removed by animal control.
When people have these big snakes and they trust them, it may cost you your life.
To keep the public safe, Venom 1 is always on the lookout for dangerous invasive species and their breeding grounds, even on their time off. So today, the team heads to the northern edge of the Everglades in search of Burmese pythons.
And what's in the bushes over there?
A friend called me up. He's got 500 acres here. He's concerned. He's had some animals go missing, and being out here in the northern part of the glades, he's questioning whether or not he's got Burmese pythons out here.
in the grass there was like an old freezer door. That's like an insulated hiding place. Really likely to be a snake underneath there, maybe a worm.
No, I don't see anything.
We have noticed a great big burn pile over off in this field, and that's probably the best place